Let's start with Tesla, but also take a look at the stock indices. So Tesla is down $2.80, closed at 254.22. Post-market, we seem to be up a little bit. Let's take a look at the context which we are in. So Tesla is into a bullish channel. We are bullish. We have been bullish since right here. This is in hindsight, of course, but bullish since April 22nd. Bullish, 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 bullish a little bit higher. This was the channel before. And then we had a little bit of slippage. The channel grew a little bit, but we are still on average going higher. And when we are into a channel, we are supposed to zigzag between the two diagonal lines. This is what we are doing. We spend a lot of time next to this support line right here since August. So, things were going not too bad. And we had a little bit of resistance. Remember that one? We had the resistance at 234. Now that we are past it, it's like it never happened. It's like it's so far away. So we had the break, boom, and this is a breakout. We had an accumulation right here. Buyers are right there. Sellers were there. And then we had the breach. We had the breach. Buyers overpowered the sellers. And this is why the price is moving. This is why the price is moving higher. Right now, we are slowing down a little bit. So this very shallow bullish channel I drew was going to end at some point. The narrower a channel is, the less long it is going to last, if I can say that. So right now, we are outside of this channel. We still made a higher high today. So we still had people that paid a Tesla share higher than what they paid yesterday. And some of them paid a little bit lower. Let's take a look at the 1 hour chart to understand more how today happened. So, okay, we are seeing the sellers. The sellers are right here, 260.25. We broke 260.25 during the day, but we could not close above on the 1 hour chart. We were squished down. We started higher, as a matter of fact, and we were squished down. We started coming down on the 2nd hour, but then look at this wick right here. This long wick means that the buyers picked it back up. So we have sellers here, buyers right there, and right now we are stabilizing. So we are seeing some support lines being drawn. Look at this right here. We have support at 251.33. This is the congestion zone I have been talking about. This line at 260.25 is the resistance, and this is the congestion zone that we are in. We have lost stochastic over 60, blah, blah, blah. And look at how the moving average has caught up with the stock. So right now we are in a congestion zone. So things are going to be going sideways for a while. Nobody knows how long this is going to last, but at some point, the stock is going to do two things. It's going to break this line or it's going to break that line. Or the third thing is that it will continue until the end of time. So I think that the third choice might not happen. So this is going to be this or this is going to be that. This is why I call myself a daily trader and not a day trader, is that I will stay in a stock as long as it makes sense for me to stay in it. I am in profit. In fact, I bought a little bit early, so I bought maybe at 230 or something like that, even though the break really happened after we broke 234. So I am in the money right now. So I am just watching the show. If Tesla starts to go a little bit lower, I might decide to sell and just wait for it to stabilize at some other point, do another congestion zone, and then pick it back up at some point. Yes, it does not always happen clear cut like this. Sometimes I sell at support and then the stock goes back up like this. I don't like that too much, but I cannot do anything to prevent. So sometimes it works to sell and let the stock come down and pick it back up. And sometimes it's a little bit harder to do. And the worst case is that I have to buy a little bit higher. So I have a little bit of a gap in my earnings. I made money here from here to here. I did not make money from here to here, but I made money again from here to the point higher. And feel free to let me know in the comment what are your strategies. For the same technical analysis, we can do many strategies. like selling covered calls. So right now we are seeing that we have resistance at 260.25. So, selling covered calls above that, above 265 makes sense also. It might not have made as much sense when Tesla was going higher and higher and going in a straight line, because the chance that we could be breaking 265.32 were higher. Right now, we have a caving in. Right now, we have proof that the sellers are still overpowering the buyers at 260.25. Yes, this is only on the 1 hour chart. You need to make sure that you put your mind in the right chart. But I tend to like the 1 hour chart a lot. So on the 1 hour chart, yes, I'm seeing definitely, I am definitely seeing sellers right there. On the daily chart, it's hard to say the same, because on the daily chart, we have stochastic at 87. So it's very, very strong. If I would play on the daily chart, I might not sell on the pullback. I might not sell until I go lower than 238. We can all agree on the buy signal, but in terms of the sell signal, it really depends on your personal situation. If you are happy with the money that you made, you can just sell and keep that money, and then you have it in your pocket. Let's now take a look at the rest of the market to understand how things are moving. VIX is lower. We are down 0.04. We like it. VIX is coming down. Now we seem to have reached a bottom. So 1485 is a place where we used to bounce off of. So maybe this is going to happen. I don't know. Even though we closed lower than where we closed yesterday, we see the move up right here. So maybe we are going to have a rebound. So we need to keep this into consideration. If we have a rebound and a move up, the Tesla stock is going to fall down. Let's take a look at Dow Jones. So Dow Jones, this is a sideways day. We are up in terms of the close. We are up 0.62%. We are still above support. We are still away from the moving average. So, we could be expecting maybe a little bit of a move down for the moving average to catch up to the stock. S&P, we are inching higher and higher. This is a red candle. This is not the best candle. It's always better when you have a nice green candle. This is a little bit reddish, but we have a wick at the bottom right here. So that compensates a little bit. And we could see that we had the very small congestion zone right here that we broke. So, this is also a bullish sign. So S&P, it's not too bad. It's doing pretty good. Maybe not everybody is convinced that this is going higher. Maybe this is why this one is still a little bit shy. NASDAQ, a lot less shy. Look at this. Yes, it's red. I would have preferred it to be green, but we have a long wick right here. This is a little bit more comfortable above 19,938. And we still have some room to grow. We could be stopping at 20,600 or so. So, we have a little bit of room above ourselves. And if you want to join my Discord community, we had some amazing buy signals on some other stocks that we talk about exclusively in my Discord community. You can become a member and join me. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.